Alex Acosta, the president's labor secretary, tendered his resignation effective 7 days from today over the Epstein child trafficking debacle, a case that is 12 years old that all agree should have ended with a life sentence for Epstein. The case in question is a prime example of the manipulation of the law overriding the truth and laying waste of justice in this country. And to tell you the truth, folks, money talks, bullshit walks, and a video of high-ranking politicians and foreign dignitaries raping and sacrificing children to Molech doesn't just talk. It shuts everybody the fuck up and makes them do and say exactly what the cabal wants. And that is the long and the short of it, and as eloquently and to the point as I can make it. To quote many truthers and some Hollywood actors, quote, "The world is run by elite pedophiles," end quote.
Oh, Your Majesty.
How's it going, Marie? It's good to be the king. It's good to be the king.
And as I've said numerous times on this channel, and the three before it that were scrubbed by the Techno-Nazis, the word pedophile is not appropriate to use in these cases. What is being done and has happened on this planet for more than 3,000 years is orders of magnitude worse than what pedophilia implies. Even awake people still cannot fully comprehend this. This is why a new word was added to the English lexicon: pedivore. Definition: noun, a cannibal that eats children. But before I continue, let's see what Alex Acosta and the president have to say about Acosta's resignation.
Your labor secretary did.
I think he was a great labor secretary, not a good labor secretary. He's done a fantastic job. He's a friend of everybody in the administration, and I got a call this morning early from Alex, and I think he did a very good job yesterday. Under a lot of pressure, he did a fantastic job, and he explained it. And he made a deal that people were happy with, and then 12 years later, they're not happy with it. You'll have to figure all of that out, but the fact is, he has been a fantastic Secretary of Labor. And Alex called me this morning and he wanted to see me. And I actually said, well, we have the press right out here, so perhaps you just want to say it to the press. But I just want to let you know, this was him, not me, because I'm with him. He's a tremendous talent. He's a Hispanic man. He went to Harvard, a great student. And in so many ways, I just hate what he's saying now because we're going to miss him. But please, Alex.
Thank you, Mr. President. Over the last week, I've seen a lot of coverage of the Department of Labor. And what I have not seen is the incredible job creation that we've seen in this economy. More than 5 million jobs. I haven't seen that workplace injuries are down, bucking a 3-year trend. Workplace fatalities are down, bucking a 3-year trend. That we had the safest year ever in mining, the lowest number of fatalities ever in mining. I have seen coverage of this case that is over 12 years old, that had input and vetting at multiple levels of the Department of Justice. And as I look forward, I do not think it is right and fair for this administration's Labor Department to have Epstein as the focus rather than the incredible economy that we have today. And so I called the president this morning. I told him that I thought the right thing was to step aside. Cabinet positions are temporary trusts. It would be selfish for me to stay in this position and continue talking about a case that's 12 years old rather than about the amazing economy we have right now. And so I submitted my resignation to the president effective 7 days from today, effective 1 week from today, earlier this morning.
Now, without actually being there while plea negotiations were taking place, how can anyone reliably even speculate on what happened? All we know is that there were multiple alleged victims and what was alleged was horrendous. We have now learned, with Kavanaugh and Trump, that the allegations are bullshit. Any more years-old allegations are also bullshit. That's my opinion. I'm not defending this piece of shit, but anyone making a bullshit allegation in the hopes of getting a piece of that cash cow should compensate the accused, triple his court costs, and then serve twice the time that the accused would have served. This situation is tragic for true victims. Belief in the victim without proof is a straight-up witch hunt. Cops are well known at coaching witnesses. Case in point, Vincent Jenkins, and thousands more who were exonerated decades later by DNA technology that wasn't available then. CPS is fucking notorious for brainwashing children to make allegations against their own parents, fantasizing about events that never happened at places that don't actually exist. Are there really that many bullshit cases? Yeah, you can take that to the bank. It's all part of the socialist Nazi agenda. Make women believe that infanticide is choice or health care, then make all of us taxpayers a party to murder by funding the modern hidden Holocaust with our money. Adolf Hitler has nothing on Planned Parenthood. And teach grammar schoolers that drag queens are awesome storytellers. Create a role model for normal kids to admire and emulate. Teach them if you want to be whatever sex gender they want, regardless of anatomy, so they can create more votes for the demon rats and eventually turn this country into a shithole that they can control and pillage. Our society has been under covert attack for a long time. Now, they're not even trying to hide it anymore. These traitorous bastards are not going to relinquish their November 22nd, 1963 coup d'etat without another bloody revolution. Any president or anyone who gets in their way will be arkancided or otherwise neutralized by whatever means is at their disposal, lawful or not. We should have learned that lesson long ago. The trouble was, up until we had interactive social media, nobody who knew was around that could teach the public that lesson. Up until the advent of this thing, this Orwellian monstrosity that the cabal had put into place as a Techno-Nazis surveillance tool, did the public have the means to question or refute the purveyors of the news. Not until this thing, and the ubiquitous technology of cameras and gigs of memory, did such a weapon against tyranny exist. They know that they can't fight us, so they want to keep us brainwashed and bullshitted. Sorry, assholes, the genie is already out of the bottle. Pandora's box is open. There is no way to undo either. They'll try to fix this too, but all it will do is get the CEOs in prison and the tech empires regulated like public utilities. They should have learned that banning something makes it more rare and precious. It validates our contention that they're scared shitless of us. Billion-dollar companies made obsolete by a few people in their kitchen making videos. They should etch these stories in stone for the archaeologists 2,000 years hence to find, decipher, and read with utter amazement. The Fourth Reich and the Techno-Nazi iteration of Mein Kampf defeated by independent citizen journalists fighting Skynet plastic intellects and pounding their silicon-based life forms to death. You've seen that Wikipedia did an edit job on the biography of Jeff Epstein, trying to erase Slick Willie and edit in the president in his place. How many assholes are falling for this bullshit? Hardly anyone with half a brain. But they persist in their bullshit like they believe it themselves. They don't, but they want us to believe that they do. Yeah, right. When every single mainstream media channel in the country is literally using the same words. Scripted, fabricated 4 o'clock drops of the most incredible fantasy bullshit ever conceived in the mind of man. You couldn't make this shite up if you tried. At least I couldn't concoct such horseshit. These fucking monsters play dominoes on pizza or pasta. Who says shit like that in an email? Sick motherfuckers, that's who. Demon-possessed scumbags who kidnap, rape, torture, murder, and eat children. They and their entire bloodline needs to be escorted off this planet. I say we start with Epstein. He's already locked up. His plea deal should go like this. You tell us all you know, not that we don't already know. Tell us bullshit or leave anything out. You'll be like that guy Darby in the movie Law Abiding Citizen. But we'll torture you for months. Cooperate, and at the end, 2 taps with a .44 Magnum, and you'll be with your god Satan or Molech instantaneously. And just as I am putting this video together, my news feeds announced the arrest of Peter Dalglish in Nepal, a major arrest in China, and of course right here with the arrest of R. Kelly in Chicago. He has 13 counts, which include the Mann Act, which in my humble, non-lawyer opinion, should have been charged in both of the Epstein cases. But like they say, opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. Of course, you're also entitled to your opinion. Whether or not Alex Acosta intentionally gave Epstein a sweetheart deal remains to be seen. I heard his explanation, and knowing how inextricably fucked up the legal system in this country is, I'm satisfied that Alex Acosta did whatever humanly possible to see that some versus no justice took place. However, an 18-month sentence is automatically a state prison sentence, not a reservation at a private wing of a country lockup where you just go there to sleep and are free the rest of the time to come and go as you damn well please. If you don't believe his money had anything to do with his accommodations, and if you believe that he slept on a steel cot and a mattress pad and ate bologna sandwiches like the rest of us peasants would have, then please send me a taste of whatever the hell it is you're smoking. On second thought, you keep that shit. In a prior video on a prior channel, Stony Stone and I made the allegation that Vice President Mike Pence is involved in child trafficking. There is ample evidence that he was also a conspirator in at least one attempt to assassinate the president. If the demon rats want Trump out of the way, the scenario would be like JFK and LBJ. Deja vu all over again. Pence as the president would be a true global disaster. Why he's still vice president is a question that I cannot answer. What I can tell you is this. There have been a plethora of trafficking arrests, and these include arrests where the USA shouldn't have jurisdiction. Over 130,000 sealed indictments hang like the sword of Damocles over the heads of politicians, Hollywood actors, and foreign dignitaries, and I believe the Queen of England and the Pope are in that pile somewhere. Turds, like snowballs rolling downhill, amass their size slowly at first, and then exponentially get bigger at the end of the roll. We will take back this country, and if the demons persist with this bullshit, we will have no other choice but to do Patriot shit or end up like the Holocaust victims, marched into the showers. Fuck that shit. Revolution 2.0 is imminent. Get ready. It's coming. Please subscribe to our backup channels, Whirlwind Revolt, Inglorious Patriots, and Net4Truth USA 2 Patriot channel. You can also find us at Net4Truth USA on BitChute. We fly so close to the target, we're on our 4th fighter jet. We will be relentless truth seekers until the enemies of freedom are defeated. You can support this channel by using the links in the description, but for a $100 donation, I will personally send you a autographed hardcover special edition copy of Land of Childhood's Fears. Also, visit my bookstore at lulu.com/Net4Truth USA. If you are viewing this video on BitChute, you can use the links in the description to support us, or simply click the green $ dot on our video to support this channel. Thank you. Links are in the description section.